Support. Yes, go.
The shop.
Let's start the match builder. Very soon we'll be giving you the lineup we are checking. The moment it comes, we'll make sure that you get it. Joining me for the discussion in the middle, I have Benjamin Saki, is my colleague here at Ghana Web. On my far left is Harry Lord. Harry, thanks for joining us. Harry is making his debut on the commentary show. Harry, how are you doing? Black Stars, are we winning today?
We need to win. By looking at how we've been performing for some time now, the inconsistencies, I think we need to win.
All right, so we need to win. That is Harry Lord. To my immediate left, I have Andrews Edunkwa, and Andrews is a big guy. Yes, all of us here. Andrews is a general manager. Yes. Radio GIG, yes. Every student who graduates, you have to pass through his hand when it comes to broadcast news. So, Andrews, good evening and thanks for joining us here.
You're welcome, Joe.
Are we winning today?
I would like to say it's a must. We should, because if you get people on a Sunday leaving all their schedules, coming to fill the stadium to capacity, and you flop, I don't see the reason why you should flop on a Sunday, or you want to qualify to a World Cup in the United States. So I think that it's another chance for O2, and it's meant to correct all the wrongs that people have around the team and people have about him. So I think it's going to be a difficult game, but I tip the Black Stars to at least salvage something out of the situation.
Looking to level up your life and business game? Welcome to the #1 podcast for business and self-development, Connected Mind.
To full commentary at exactly 7 p.m. 35,000 people at the Accra Sports Stadium, all waiting for one thing: final whistle, Black Stars qualifying for the World Cup and then beating Comoros. For a lot of Ghanaians, including myself, even if we draw and we qualify, it will take something out of the entire celebration. But let me go to the guys and then ask if they feel the same. Benjamin, will it take something out of the entire process if we draw and we still qualify?
It's definitely going to take a lot away from the squad. They've been playing well in the qualifiers, coming on the back of the AFCON failure that we had. head coach Otuado pressure keeps mounting on his job, as in people are questioning his competency. I think this is the time for him to make a statement to the critics that although he couldn't make it to the AFCON, but he's still capable of getting the best out of these players. We are blessed with one of the best players. When we go to the Premier League, we have Antoine Semenyo, Kudus Mohamed, and then Spanish La Liga, we have Inaki Williams, Isahaku, and all. These are players that when you go to the global stage, you can't talk about football without mentioning their names. And so this is the time for him to get the best out of these players. What is going to make Ghanaians not forgive Otuado if we draw or lose this game is the fact that, as you mentioned earlier, we've lost against them in the previous two meetings that we've had. The AFCON is the most painful, that every Ghanaian, it has some sort of wounds in every Ghanaian's heart. And so this is the right time for Otuado to help Ghanaians heal that wound in us. There is no way we are going to take a draw or a defeat for this game, all because we are always on the brink of qualification. We must win this game, and the onus lies on Otuado to get the best out of his strategies and tactics to win this game convincingly, not just any win, because they've really been, denied us the opportunity to be happy when we play against them. So this is the right time. We are in a very good form, coming on the back of 5-0 to attraction against Central African Republic. This is the right time for us to demolish Comoros and teach them a lesson.
Alright, so this is the right time for us to demolish. And don't forget that last Wednesday, Benjamin said we're going to trash Central African Republic. No, he used massacre, and indeed, we did the job. Harry, are you looking for qualification or emphatic victory?
I want emphatic victory, because Otuado has been one of the coaches that people have concluded that he's not tactically good. They say he's just a scout. When you look at his performance in the qualifiers, you know, the disappointment we got from the AFCON qualifiers, coming into the World Cup qualifiers, a lot of twists were happening. Others were they should just let him go. Others were they should take him, they should keep him. Now, when you look at the political scene, people are trying to create an agenda that Otuado should be sacked right after this game. People think the Black Stars is not being managed like other companies where any government takes over and then we appoint a different coach. But it's not like that. You need to assess the person's performance, then look at how he's performed from previous games, looking at ahead, the next matches that we're going to play. Now, Otuado in the World Cup qualifier have not lost any game. But what is his record in tournaments? You know, the World Cup 2022 was an example for us. We went to the World Cup. We didn't win those matches. If you look at the qualifier, we played Nigeria in Ghana. We drew here. We went there. We went to play 1-1. So we qualified with our away goal rule. Now, when we head into the tournament, we saw what happened. You know, so for me, I want us to win convincingly, to set a tone and kill off any agenda from anyone that says the man should be sacked. So for me, I think he deserves to go to the World Cup to prove to us that he can do the job, because he's a homegrown person. He's a Ghanaian. We must give him that support, not just paying exorbitant money for foreign coaches to come and carry us to the World Cup, even though we see the potentials in them. This is someone from Ghana who knows his roots, who knows the country, even though he was in Germany. But we've seen Otuado display patriotism to this nation. We should just support him, give him wherever he needs so that he can perform and then qualify the country and then perform at the World Cup. So for me, I just want emphatic victory, not just any trial or anything again. Because I think by now the players should know themselves. They are too much talent in this Blaster squad that we cannot gamble with them.
All right, so that is Harry. Let me come to you, Andrews. Do you have a different opinion?
I think I will side with Harry because when you watch the game against Central African Republic, it looks like, in my opinion, the game wasn't won by the coach, wasn't won from the bench. The players themselves made a point or through that decision that this is the time that we are at the crossroad. Let's make this count. Let's win, and let's seal the deal. So it was the players' decision to, as it were, win that 5-0 against Central African Republic. So I think for O2 playing at Accra Sports Stadium, he has gotten that opportunity twice. You watched the game against Mali; they came in their numbers. Against today against Comoros, they are also there in their numbers. So that perception where it's in their minds, Accra for ball, you get it. So he should not ride on the back of those things that even the 5-0 win against Central African Republic should be a thing of the past. He should even forget it now. He should go into the game as a wounded lion. He's going to get something out of the game, and I think that when he goes that way, he's going to come out successful. He didn't go to the game with a mindset of a repeat of what happened against Uruguay, that we had opportunity again. Let's try to score them. Let's try to avenge or revenge, and it will end up in tears. So I think that Comoros, they think for now, they already know the lineup, they already know the table, who is ahead and who is behind. So whether they win, whether they lose, they are here to, as it were, maybe spoil someone's party. So you have to play to your own rhythm, not to their rhythm.
They've always called a party.
Yes, but this time I'm not sure they can spoil that party in Accra. It's going to be a serious party. Today is a Sunday. It's going to be a bonyo party in Accra.
It is going to be a bonyo party, but don't forget that it will also depend on Madagascar winning heavily in Bamako. But we'll talk about that game very quick. Now let's talk about the team that we are going to face. Now, in the last 10 games that Comoros have played on the road, and this is away record. In their last 10 games, the only game that they didn't score was their 3-0 defeat in Bamako against Mali. Is it going to be a game that finally somebody is going to give Asari the test that his critics have been saying?
Asari has already been tested. Because for me, once you're a goalkeeper in the post, once you get the opportunity to save a shot, even flick one over the post, it's a test. You have to command your back line. Once you're able to command your back line well, you the goalkeeper, you see everything on the pitch. Once you're able to do that command, you are good to go. There's no way the critics who are saying Asari, blah, blah. Yes, it's early days yet, but I think that he is one of the best now in the country that we can get. And anything that or any goalkeeper will try to field today should be the best, should be one of the best players that the coaches see that, okay, this one, this goalkeeper can save us the day. Because if you go and field any goalkeeper today trying to say that you've already qualified, then it turns the way around. Bringing your best back won't change anything. So I think that Asari is one of our best keepers. We should try our possible best not to down his spirits. You get it? We should keep him, give him the urgency to do more for the country. Because I watched, I think the CR game, they gave him a back pass. He tried to gather momentum. He dribbled the player, but the player nearly got the ball, and the fans were saying you should have cleared the ball once. As a goalkeeper, you don't just balloon the ball. You can just do your own and just find a player, just give him the ball to start the play from the back. I think Asari is good, and we'll see the best from him if we are going to take him to the World Cup.
Well, as for the World Cup, there's unless he's injured. Unless Asari is injured, else the demonstration the GFA will see in this country, it will fix the country. But then the lineup is in, so we are working on the lineup and then we'll project it on the screen for you. But let me take you through the lineup for today. So Benjamin Asare is maintaining his position in the goal post. And let's see the back line that Otuado is going with. Ali Riseidu returns to the starting lineup. Jonas Ajete also returns to the starting lineup alongside Mohamed Sali Su, and Alexander Jiku is also in there. Ebenezer Annan is also returning to the starting lineup. So no Caleb Yirenchi and then Gideon Mensah. But in the midfield, he maintained Kwesi Sibo and then Thomas Tay Partey. The men up front, we're going to have Antoine Semenyo, Kudus Mohammed, Jordan Ayew, and so these are the men who are going to play against Comoros. Let me take you through the starting lineup again. Benjamin Asare, Ali Riseidu, Jonas Ajete, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sibo, Jordan Ayew, Antoine Semenyo, Kudus Mohammed, Ebenezer Annan, and Alexander Juku. Let me come to you, Harry. This is the lineup.
For me, I think I'm okay because we expected some rotations and people were taking this guy out. Yirenchi is not playing from the previous game. So for me, I think everyone deserves a chance. Looking at how best we want to maintain our composure in this game, we need all guns blazing. We need to attack from all angles and facing our stars attack. Kudus, Semenyo. I think that it's a good squad. So I'm expecting this team to win this game because we've been suffering from the hands of Comoros for some time now. We need to prove to them that no, Ghana is not just a playground, and playing at home to a full capacity Accra Sports Stadium should be a motivation. This shows that when you look at this particular match, you can compare the last qualifier we played against Nigeria at Accra Kumasi Sports Stadium. The fans came, and since then we've not seen the fans fill the stadium like this again.
Oh, the AFCON against Sudan, it was full, and I understand you, but the game against Chad and Mali, the NSC had closed a section of the stadium because of renovation works had to be done.
Yes.
But every session that was open to the public, it was full. It's just that today they've opened another session, so we're going to have 35,000 at the stadium.
Yes. So for me, I think it's a motivation. It's a motivation for the players to still prove that no, we believe in the team, we believe in ourselves, and believe in us. Because a win today will kill every agenda someone is setting against the team, any player or any coach. When you talk of Benjamin Asare, we saw what happened to Samieji some years back.
Gideon Mensah didn't put up a performance that we all expect from him when we played against Chad. But then when we came home to play against Mali, he proved that he's somebody that, although he's inconsistent, but in terms of crucial moments, we could rely on him. These two players are not starting. And we have Ali Seidu, whose career last season was ruined by an ACL injury. Now he's fully recovered. You want to see what he also offers to the game as he's coming on. Jonas Ajete has also been given the nod to also be one of the fullbacks. I'm just eager to see how these players are able to play, and then you'll be able to see how Yirenchi and then Gideon Mensah when they play. I'm looking at what they're able to offer offensively, because in terms of defensively, Gideon Mensah and Yirenchi do well, but offensively, I think they are not giving us the performance that we see from offensive players. When it comes to fullbacks, we can talk of the Trent Alexander-Arnold offensive skills and others, sending in their crosses, giving the breakthrough passes and all that. these are things that we expect from them. So I'm just eager to see how these players will be able to cope offensively and then defensively as well. Now, in midfield, Fatawi Sahaku, I don't know, I was expecting him to start. He's also coming on the back of an ACL injury. I think last game against Central African Republic, he was unfortunate. He was trying to score the kind of goals that he stands on the edge of the box. He drills in shots and then it finds the back of the net. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get that goal, and so it's kind of affected his overall performance. But I was expecting him to start today's game, and then we'll see what he will be able to give. But then going forward, I know that he'll be introduced into the game as time goes on. Now, some key players have been maintained in the squad, which is very key that Otuado is determined to get a positive result. Now, we can talk of Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sibo, Kudus Mohamed, Antoine Semenyo. My prayer today is that Semenyo will be able to give us a very good performances. It's always been backlash upon backlash since he returned. He returned from Bournemouth by scoring a brace, and so the expectations were high for him. Unfortunately, when it came, it seemed to be the same old story. That's why the last time I was saying that if he's unable to gel in the right wing that he plays, probably we can tweak the system for him a bit. Then shift him if up front, or shift him in the forward line. And then if he'll be able to get, because if we want to get a very good performance of the Blasters, these are our key players. We need to find a way, get them the system that will help them to excel. And so these are some of the things I'm looking forward to. So Ali Dusedu, Jonas Ajete, their fullback, how they play, and then Semenyo, I expect him to put up a very good.
Now I want to hear from you. That is why I'm asking you to post your prediction in the live feed, and I'll be reading some few predictions. But then you can also watch. Let us have the lineup again, so that those who just join us, you can get it. We are trying that, in a way. We'll make sure that you get all the experience right here on Ghana Web TV. Don't forget to click the subscription button beneath the video. Your predictions. Now let me read some predictions, and after we'll go and listen to what Otuado and coach Stefano Cousin said before the game. So this one is from Godfred Allah. Godfred says Ghana will score 4-0. Schemes scheduled. Ghana must win, and that's all. Whether Ghana 2, Comoros 0. Riches Nyakun says Ghana 6, Comoros 0. Okay, so these are the few predictions that we are getting on our live feed. Ellen Owusu Ansam says Ghana 3, Comoros 1. And there is one Pharisee. Yes, of course. Definitely you are going to get one Pharisee. So one Pharisee, which is Kwesi Ejiri. Kwesi says Ghana 0, Comoros 2. So that is what Kwesi said. Let me go on Facebook and see if I will get some predictions from our viewers. You can also drop your predictions on the live feed. We are live on Facebook, X, YouTube, and then on GhanaWeb.com. So okay,
that's a huge sum of money banking on Comoros to win against Ghana.
Yes.
If you had done that during the AFCON, you'd have cashed out.
Yes.
Big. And even the last qualifier, you'd have cashed out. Big.
Now, Kingsford Ajiman says Ghana 2, Comoros 0. Idi Suhini Isahaku says Ghana will win 4-2 against Comoros. F.O.K. James says Ghana 2, Comoros 1. Frederick Ando, Ghana 2, Comoros 0. So the predictions are coming. Richard Nyaku, again, I have yours. Let me go on X and see if I'll get some reactions. But as the reactions keep coming, ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to what Coach Otuado, yes, the head coach of the Black Stars, yesterday at his pre-match conference. Otuado had a lot to say. Let's go and then check it out. When we come back, we listen to what Coach Stefano Cousin, Italian national, who is handling the Comoros national team, also said.
Their clubs, just traveling is not that easy for them, but yesterday we did some more with those also who played. The day before we did a lot of, especially those who didn't play, and today we will get the team moving and get us ready for tomorrow. But everything so far looks well, and we're ready for that. This is where everybody can show how professional he is. Me myself, I've seen a lot in football, a lot. I left with my team 4-0 and we lost 6-4. So in football, anything can happen, and we're not done until we're done. The other thing is, I think we want to end this qualification games with a victory. This is for sure. We want to thank our fans with a victory, for sure, for their support throughout from day one. Even when we started and things were not looking so good. And yeah, but surely we showed a lot of clips, and yeah, I have to say they're really, really good. They're really, really good. It's not like let's use the word luck. It's not luck that they are where they are. They have been doing really, really well, good work over the last years, and I think also we as Ghana, we felt it already. So it's not going to be easy, especially up front. They're really, really good. And if you see the games, especially the last games against Mali, Madagascar, they lost 3-0, but also 2-1 against Madagascar. But the way they played, the chances they created, really, really good. And it's going to be a difficult match, similar to the Mali match. But I'm very, very sure if we have the right mentality like against Mali, we will beat them. But it's, you know, they don't have a big name, but it's going to be close. DEVINE in all played well, very well. So sometimes, you know, there's some situation, but we also forget sometimes the good things he does. One thing, for example, is the assist to Jordan. A lot of good things he did. So, but like always, I will never speak about a player or how we play. Surely, I don't want to prepare our opponents, so I think you understand that.
Well, on Derek, there is no update. So we're hoping that requisite information from FIFA will come through, and once that happens, it will give the technical team the opportunity to plan with him going forward. And that's what I can see for now.
I don't know how the approach was when I was not there. It's difficult for me to say, but I can say from my point of view, or from our point of view, we take them very, very serious. Like I said, Comoros, some people don't even know where it is. I know where it is, and it's a small country, but they have really have to pay big respect to what they have done in the recent years in building a team, naturalizing a lot of players from France. Building a really competitive team, and with a really, really good coach who understands the game, who has always a good game plan, who's flexible, plays with different systems, so they're difficult to read. So yeah, it's going to be a tough match tomorrow.
Before the game. Now let's go back and listen to the opposing coach and what he also said before the game. His name is Stefano Kuzin. Let's check it out.
It's normal that if you are Comoros, you have one objective. If you are Ghana, you have a different target. When I took the team, it was that they didn't qualify the team for the last AFCON in Ivory Coast. So the first target was to qualify the team, and we finished in first position in the group stage with Tunisia, and we beat them in Tunisia, with Gambia and Madagascar. They are a strong team. So our first target was to qualify for the AFCON. For the World Cup, of course, we try our best. Of course, we want to go to the World Cup. Who is the coach in the world that he can tell you, I don't want to go to the World Cup? Who is the player that he can tell you, I don't want to play in the World Cup? This is the dream of everybody. But because we start that we didn't never win no one game. It's important first to understand that we make 15 points and we won 100% of our game at home, and all the games we play away. So for us, I think it's something unbelievable. We won 30 places in the FIFA ranking. We changed a lot of players. We have a lot of players, they are 20, 21. So, I mean, for Comoros, this is a wonderful success. Of course, we can make better. Yes, we can make better, always. Even Ghana can make better. It's normal that, one team is a spirit of the team. I mean, for example, Ghana is incredible. You will not play in the next AFCON. True or not? Why? No. This is important. Why? Because all the qualification was only in 2 months and a half. So if your form is not 100% in that moment, you can't qualify. So when we play against you, it was 2 years ago. This is something old. But after this game, he gave us the self-confidence that we can beat any team. That's why we beat Capo Verde, we beat Tunisia, we beat Gambia, we beat Uganda, we won almost 65% of the games. This is something unbelievable. So the first game when we play again, we won. It was good in that moment because I just start my job with the team, and as a coach, when you beat Ghana, it's something, not only Ghana. Question, is if Black Star is a good team, of course is a good team, is a super team, Black Star. I don't have to tell you that Black Star is a good team. Even all your players, they are playing in Premier League. So I mean, that is a really high level. After, this team must win title. This is important. I am not this kind of coach that is coming here and he tell you, I'm going to beat Ghana. This is not serious. If one coach he make like that, it means he's not serious. He's not respect the country, don't respect the opponent. I am saying different things. We have a good team.
Coach Stefano Cousin also said before the game, he said that, look, his team is capable of beating anybody. Yes, his team is capable of beating anybody. Guys, before we go, currently, we're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. The national anthems are being sung at the Accra Sports Stadium, fully packed stadium. Guys, you had to watch Stefano Cousin said he's confident of victory.
Of course, he's ready to cause an upset in Accra. And I think that he has his game plan already prepared. So they know what they are about, they know what they want to do. I think that Ghana should take it easy, Black Stars should take it one step at a time. If they try to probably be smart, the Comoros national team will have to outsmart the Black Stars, and then will have to be a sport party in Accra. So I think that it should be a step by step. Just stick to your game plan, know what you are about, then everything will fall in place.
Benjamin, what do you think after listening to the two coaches?
I think Otuado made it clear that there's no that because they are on the verge of qualifying, they are going to take this game for granted. They are determined to give us their best, and then also the players are ready as their preparation and training sessions that they had. They are fully psyched up for the game. Then I believe that, per what he said, we are optimistic about getting a convincing result as all Ghanaians have been hoping for. I think the opposition coach is also not giving up. We all know that getting a result here, no matter the outcome, doesn't change their destiny in terms of qualifying for the World Cup. And so he will try to then make a statement for himself, because after here he's going to be examined. His performances are going to be under scrutiny, and so he needs something to save himself when the time comes. And so they are going to also give us a tough test. But I know and believe that with the performances that we've displayed in a previous game, coming into this game, we should be able to win convincingly.
All right, Harry.
Coming to this game, I think Comoros is motivated more than Ghana, because they've won the last 2 matches against Ghana, and they would like to cause an upset in this particular match. They have nothing to lose, but then, like he said, this must be a statement win for them. And when you look at the games that we've played, they have some of their players actually still playing this game. Some of them that were in the matches that they scored as the previous 2 games, some of the players are still key players in this particular game. So for me, I think that we need to be very, very careful. We shouldn't be complacent about winning. We've come up. We've seen the Black Star being motivated ahead of a game, get into the game, and then become reluctant. Players are not pressing, players are not running. Then we question that, are these guys ready to play for the national team? So for me, I think they need to up their game if they want to win against this Comoros, who is very motivated, because they think and they know that they can beat Black Stars at any time, at any day. Because scoring us 3-2 is not an easy task. So for me, I feel they would like to repeat the same thing, and they are more motivated than Black Stars, and then we must show that, no, we can beat you.
All right, so we must show something, yes, show working that we are capable of doing everything. Now, let me take you through the lineup of Comoros Island. Yes, I remember one particular guy. He scored in the game in 2021, and he scored in the game in 2023. He is the 35-year-old midfielder who plays for Albertine. His name is Yusuf Manchagama, yes, or Changamana. However you want to, yes, that be a name, no, it be somewhere like that. So he will be in a starting lineup. You have goalkeeper SB Boyna, their back 4 was Ibrahim Bora, command Mdahoma, yes, Toibibu, and Sakari Bakari also in there. Ibrahim Mohammed wearing the jersey number 6. They are playing 4-1-4-1. And wearing the number 11 jersey is Rashid Said. You have Yusuf Changama. You have Zaid Yusuf. You have Slamani in there, and the striker Mahmoud Maluda. Yeah, so these are the starting lineup of Comoros. We know a lot of familiar faces in there. Slamani played in 2023. The same with Said Changama. You have Dahoma and then the goalkeeper Boyna. These were the men who defeated us in 2023. You've seen the lineup of Comoros.
Yes, they really came to make a statement for themselves. They are here not to just watch the crowd, as the stadium is filled up to the 35,000 capacity that we are all aware of. And then I think these players must be asking themselves or questioning themselves, okay, we are unable to qualify. We've defeated them in our previous meetings, 2 previous meetings. We are coming in where they have their fans behind them. We can really cause an upset here and make a statement that although we couldn't qualify, but we are not a bad team. This is the motivation that the players have. This is the motivation that the coach also has in mind, that going into this game, they are here to prove themselves. But I hope that regardless of how they perform or how they will be able to match up with the Black Stars or come out victorious or with flying colors at the end of the game.
All right, so quick prediction. So that
first half, I want to see the Black Stars dominate. Probably a 1-0 at the first half.
1-0 at the first half, Harry.
I want to see Black Stars dominate, but I will be very, very, very. I'm optimistic that Comoros will score the first goal. I'm optimistic. Seeing even Utuado wear white, so I think they will score the first goal. Yeah, we'll have to prove it.
All right, so let's go straight to the Accra Sports Stadium for the live commentary of Ghana's game against Comoros, and also an update in the other game in Bamako, where Mali take on Madagascar. Don't forget that just a point will qualify Ghana to the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the United States of America, Canada, and then Mexico. Now let's start. The Black Stars are wearing the traditional yellow jersey, whilst Comoros are wearing their green jersey. Mohamed Salisu clears the back line after a minute's play. No goal yet. Comoros are in possession, but back to Thomas Terpate with the Cameras in need, and Ali Dusaid will pick this one back to Stars, trying to swing passes together. And you have Alexander Jiku going straight to the goal scorer of Ghana's game against Central African Republic that are going, but there is Ali Seydou who was able to intercept the ball, still in the back line of the Black Stars. Switched. Jordan Ayew, the St. James forward, the visitors are ready to press the Black Stars. Ajete will pick this one to Mohamed Kudus. Kudus is swinging inside the midfield, back to Kwesi Sibo. Tall, gallant. With his blonde, like Dada Don Bote. You know, the moment you see a Ghanaian player in blonde, only one name comes to mind, and that is Don Bote. Partey will switch down the right hand side, finds Aliou Seydou. Aliou to Kudus Mohamed inside the half spaces. There was a strong challenge from the man wearing the jersey number 12, 15 rather. Yusuf went in with Kudus and Ghana, who have an attacking throw in. Accra Sports Stadium, 35,000 Ghanaians. 35,000 Ghanaians making sure that they are going to cheer the team up and hope that the Black Stars will get the needed point at the end of 90 minutes. And Ali Seydou, another throw-in, could have been dangerous. But Comoros clear the alliance, and now they are trying to go on a break. And there is Ali Seydou. He loses his balance. Ali Seydou might be in trouble. Comoros, they swing in the ball. It could have been dangerous. It could have been dangerous. Comoros nearly got the opening goal inside 3 minutes. Comoros nearly. But the man wearing the jersey number 15, he couldn't connect the ball well. And this should have been the first goal, guys.
Of course, Ali Seydou missed his footing, and I think that they should take it slow. They should take the game slow. It will proceed like that. So once you are eager to, as it were, make your fans happy, you end up making certain mistakes that are unpardonable, that will cost you in the game. So I think the Black Stars should take it slowly as Comoros try to possess the game and play to the rhythm of the Black Stars.
All right, so that is what Andrew had to say, and Comoros is going again, but this time around Ajete will be able to clear the ball out of danger. But there is Kudus Mohamed. Kudus Antoine Semenyo run into space, will pick it up. Good control with his left. Nobody is coming. Will have to take the ball back to Alexander Jiku. And Ghana will have to start the match load up again. Jiku inside the midfield finds Thomas Partey. Partey will swing, and Kudus Mohamed Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo couldn't get to the ball fast. And goalkeeper Boyna will pick it up very easy and simple.
Very easy. So 5 minutes played. There is a clear difference between Central African Republic and then the first game. Now, Central African Republic started sitting back, and we had the freedom to dominate the play. But here comes Comoros, who are attacking us, pressing us. That chance should have been away. So, as he said, we need to be very careful in terms of defending. Ali Seydou was caught up there in terms of defending, and that's what I said. The fullbacks, what they often need to be careful. They are not afraid of us. They are pressing us and coming all out to play against us.
It is going to be an interesting game because these guys are not ready to sit back and hope that they are going to get, some few balls on the break. They are ready to attack the Black Stars. But let's see, Ghana on the attack. And Salisu Sends the ball back. It is back to Salisu. Salisu to Antoine Semenyo. He loses possession. And the Comoros defender clear the ball out of danger. The attacker was calling on the referee to come to his aid. He believed that foul by Alexander Jiku. But it's difficult to control the game again. And Kwesi Sibo, strong. But the referee has whistled for an infringement against Kwesi Sibo. Now, there are other games going on the African continent. Burkina Faso is playing against Ethiopia in Ouagadougou. Djibouti is hosting Sierra Leone. Egypt, they've already qualified, but they are playing against Guinea-Bissau. And in Bamako, a game that Ghanaians are following with keen interest, that is Mali against no goal after 8 minutes in any of the games going on the continent.
It's early days yet, 8 minutes into all of the games, and I think that all the teams that are playing are varying their tactics. They wouldn't want to concede and at the end be in trouble. So I think they are studying the game, building momentum. They will come to the party. I believe they will come to the party. Ghana is keenly following the game against Mali and Madagascar. It's 9 minutes and still they will come to the party. I am for sure that Mali is going to cause an upset, but Madagascar is also in there looking at the number. They will need a lot of goals. Had it not been for the 5-0 we scored on Wednesday, it would have been difficult for the Black Stars. But I think that it's because of the 5-0 they are relaxed, and now all the heat is on Madagascar to bang in more goals if they really want to go to the United States, Mexico, and Canada.
All right, so Madagascar will need to score about 6 goals and then hope that the Black Stars will also lose by maybe 2-3 goal margin. But the game is back. Jordan has lost possession, but he was able to win. An attacking throw in for Ghana.